make sense. And you love me, it doesn't mean that we're meant to be. But the most frightening thing is you and me. Tigers and bears, but I'm scared of. I'm not scared to perform at a sold out affair, but I'm scared of impossible tasks. 1:30. 1:30. Right, no one's here this morning. I just want to say good morning. I hope and pray that all is well. I don't have anything to talk about. But the most frightening is you and me. I just wanted to go live this morning. Say good morning to everyone. Because I've never done it while I'm driving. Cleveland has, well, I'm in Cleveland, but the suburbs here. What is it, Shaker or Beechwood at this point? But in general, it is known for its terrible roads. Really, really bad. Well, I want to say maybe Cleveland hasn't been that bad this year, but I don't know because I don't live in Cleveland anymore. I mean, I live in the suburbs here. So I couldn't tell you, but so I'm not in, you know how that goes. You move, you live in a different part of town. Well, they say you probably really don't go past the 10-mile radius too often. You know, all your grocery shopping and shit. You know, the basic things that you do are basically right around where you live. So that's kind of my issue. But still, I mean, in general, like, I'm driving through Beechwood right now. And you see how the car is shaking. I mean, like, that's just it. That's just it. The roads just stink. I will say, though, like, when I was in New York, I don't remember that at all. I do not remember as fugly as New York City is, and I did drive a lot, except when I went to work. When I was working in Brooklyn, so I was always on the train. And I didn't drive in Brooklyn at all. But when I was in Manhattan, going to downtown, I was in Harlem, going downtown all the time. I remember always a smooth ride, you know, except for when I got like downtown and it was crazy. Like sometimes you don't see no lines and shit on the street and everybody just going for it, which I really enjoyed that. But bumpiness of the roads here, the streets are just terrible, potholes and everything. patch them up, you know. But it's just a patch. It's just like, but now I definitely know the worst is East Cleveland. You know, and some people who are from here think East Cleveland is the east side of Cleveland. It's not. East Cleveland is on the east side of Cleveland, but it's not. East Cleveland is a suburb of Cleveland. Has its own city government and everything. You know, and I was watching a video about it. I think last week. I might have. Well, one of them I posted. One of them I posted on my community tab. One of them I posted on my community tab. It was quite a few of them, but how beautiful East Cleveland was. Very, very, very. I'm talking about long before my time. Elite used to be elite suburb in the country. If you were to see it now, God, it's like a war zone. Well, I think I've talked about this before. It's some streets though that are still really nice, and I'm not talking about the parts that border Cleveland Heights, but it's some parts if you go down further down that hill into East Cleveland. Yeah, it's East Cleveland and some of those side streets and whatnot. There's so many, you know how that goes. So many side streets, hidden streets and whatnot. It's still pretty nice. Not like it was, though, don't get me wrong. But I mean, it's not every single street, every single house in this thing is bombed out, you know. That's not the case. But, I love this other side of the game. I used to, but a live show was always my favorite. Have a good day, baby. Love you. All right. Yeah, I see more people in here now. I was just talking for a minute. Just say good morning. Just driving. Say good morning. My way. Make my money. Do my work. Me and baby. Like I say, I was saying I don't have much to talk about. I just wanted to do this. But I was just saying that how bumpy the streets are here. So the camera gonna be shaking a lot here. But and that's pretty much a common theme here in Cleveland. But I was just saying I'm not in Cleveland right now. I mean I'm in Cleveland, but I'm in the suburb. I'm in Beechwood right this second. But it's just everywhere. The streets here is just bumpy, you know. But I don't know have anything to talk about. I'm just gonna ride for a little bit, go to get my coffee, start my day. Hope everyone is well. Hope and pray that all is well out there once again. I said it before, but nobody was in here, so there are people in here now. It feels, what is this, August 23rd, I think? It feels, in Cleveland, weather-wise, it's been kind of cool the last few days. We wanted to go to the pool day before yesterday, but it was cool, drizzly, you know. You know what I'm saying? I know outdoor pool. And then I thought, well, maybe we could go. Yeah, the next day, which was yesterday, it was the same thing. So I don't know, it's feeling kind of cold here already. Like, like it's probably like in the 60s right now. And I think they even called for 80-degree weather, but it seemed like it was in the 60s all day yesterday. It was pretty chilly. So I was like, I hope it don't. It looks like, I say I hope we don't, but it looks like, I don't know, weather, how it goes. Sometimes it's going to be what it's quote unquote supposed to be for the season, sometimes it's not. So I feel like, it's like I hope fall isn't coming early. You know what I'm saying? And I love autumn. I love that time of year, but not August. At the end of August, you know what I'm saying? And then we going in the stores. We went shopping yesterday, and I'm like, they got the Halloween shit out already. And that's honestly, weather-wise, my favorite time of the year is spring and autumn. I love the chill weather. I love the changing of the seasons in terms of the colors. In the autumn, the trees, everything's dying, and so the leaves lose their green. Change to yellow and orange. I just think that's fucking beautiful. You know what I'm saying? And I used to love the clothes for the colder weather. I mean, I don't care about that shit no more. You know what I'm saying? That's when I was younger. It was sweaters and boots and kicks and whatnot. But I like the way it feels. I like that crispness in the air. That feels so nice. And in the spring, I love it because here come the colors again. The trees, are in bloom and they're white, before they turn green. Some of them, not all of them, obviously, the flowers and whatnot coming in bloom. I love all of that shit. And it feels good, but instead of the crispness in the air, you feel the warmth in the air. I really love that, you know what I'm saying? The extremes of winter and winter and summer, I don't care for it. I love the way it looks in the summertime in terms of the sun shining so brightly and all the trees. Because Cleveland is a lot of fucking trees in this motherfucker. Not like most major cities. We didn't talk about that shit before. But it's very beautiful here. Very beautiful here, in the summertime. But it's all that hot heat shit, that 90 degrees and what. I hate it, man. I hate it. Well, I don't want to act like I hate it. I do. I hate it. I'm not going to lie. I couldn't really do without that shit. And then in the wintertime, well, what else needs to be said? It's cold as hell. I remember one girl when I was with the Hebrews, we had class on a Sunday, and I think she went up to do some poetry, and it was so cold outside, and she just pointed outside. She was like, "That's hell." And I was thinking she's right about that shit. She was looking, pointed out all that cold shit. That's a hell. Like, goddamn right, man. But which is funny because I did talk about one time how I was asleep. It was at night. This was, I don't know, maybe a year or so ago, and found myself in a whole nother reality. It's very dark. It was so dark. It was so evil. It was so dense. You know what I'm saying? And you could just like cut the evil with a knife. And it was winter. It was winter. It was a lot of snow, very high. Like, not all the way up to your knees, but you was trudging through snow. It was freezing. Don't feel as good as it used to. But here, like, it's just wintertime ain't bad everywhere. It's just so fucking dreary. It's so goddamn long. Like this shit. For months. Fucking end. Gray. The sky is fucking gray. She said it Cleveland looked dusty. It do. And it's like that. The city itself looks like dusty. No, it's the first snowfall is beautiful. The first snowfall, oh my God, it's so pretty. You know what I'm saying? Beautiful. Man, after that, it's so dirty and slushy and shit. And again, the winters here are nothing like what I grew up with here. They were like brutal back then, you know. It's nothing like that now. The winters here are mild, very mild compared, but still, you know what I'm saying? It's just that it's great, and they need to stop with that time change shit. Wasn't that shit based off of agriculture, farm shit? America, I mean, it's not we have farms and whatnot, but that's not necessary anymore. At least from what I've read and understood, it's not necessary anymore. It's like, stop changing the goddamn time. Making the goddamn days longer in the fucking winter time. How depressing. You know? I remember growing up, the kid coming home from school, you know, you get off school about 3 o'clock. We get home. What time was it? Be like 3:30, 4 o'clock. You know, they had a line up, the after school line up on TV, you know what I'm saying? The cartoons and whatnot. And I remember like at 4 o'clock, it was like 4:30, watching Pink Panther. And it's dark outside. I remember looking out the window like it's dark outside. It doesn't get dark quite that early. You know, when they do that time change. Maybe like about, I don't know, 5, 6. I'm like, God damn, stop changing the motherfucking time. They don't have to do it. They said they don't have to do it anymore, but they just still do it. There's some states where they don't do it, and I believe there's at least one state where they stopped doing it. You know? But whatever, honey. You know, you get a certain age, you just don't care about certain shit no more. You just want to pay the fucking bills. You know what I'm saying? You just want to pay the fucking bills, bitch. This one is mocha frappe. This shit is good to the mother. It's just a friend. Well, headed for my coffee. You know, I saw an article, or did I see a video, a thumbnail for a video? I didn't watch it though, saying that some of this shit ain't coffee, and I believe it because I'm like, the coffee don't taste as good as it used to. When I lived down in Glenville, that's fucking coffee. At one of the most run-down corner stores, okay? That shit was so fucking good. And then there was another one I used to go to on Hayden corner store. It's not run down though, it's a nice corner store. They had the best coffee in that store. But I actually one time drove all the way there for one morning to some coffee. I was like, I ain't doing this every morning. Yeah, I live a good distance from there now. Good enough. So coffee has just gotten better because I drink it every day. I have 1 cup every morning. Cream and sugar. Well, sometimes no sugar. Sometimes just cream. But if I do just cream, it's the flavored cream. And usually I use agave. If I make it at home, I use agave. It's a still a hood gas station here where I'm going, but coffee's okay. But in the area, it's my favorite. Missing the love like I'm missing you. Hey, hey, hey. One of these days when your dreams come true, that's the one that's gonna do it to you. Waiting for love to walk through the door. I wish I didn't miss you anymore. All right, I'm out. I got work to do. Wish I didn't miss you. Keep my change here. Get my coffee. Y'all have a blessed day. Peace. Turn this motherfucker off. Don't tell me it's not gonna let me. I'm hitting the X. Okay, there. Uh-oh, yeah. Okay.